I hope these niggas got abilities now. This just fish of the X Factor or something. He old already. Let me go see if niggas got they got an X Factor or some shit. So I ain't no fucking upgrades, crazy. This nigga still got a fucking superstar. I'm ready when you ready. Might make me some nachos tonight. That nigga bad, Let me see. That nigga should. That nigga should have the most rushing yards ever. But Derrick Henry. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Derrick Henry got the most ever, bro. Period. In the game. The most you ever had was 271. I had 318. Then mine was just gonna use the USB because computer and shit. No, that shit be. Hold up. It is when you got motherfucking human jukebox. I said human joystick. You can press it. Boy trying to fuss toxic ass. Say T. T. Oh, hold up. Let me fix my fucking chip right quick. Motherfucking motherfucking Coach for Reed in the niggas' careers. In the coach's careers. Oh man. Who was playing on that? I wasn't playing the fucking man. When I said hmm? Yeah, I'm watching remember shit. I forgot his name Kirk had hair.
For my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington football team.
Because don't change the settings, but you know what I'm saying? Because I both our settings
the first drive will start at the 25.
Gotta do parameter. And we know what he won't come out and do. Come on.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Well, he's going to take a shot right away.
That's how you start the game.
Into heavy traffic.
That's how you start the game.
Intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Off the option, here's Henry. Fights through, and now a crease. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That good for 19 and a first down. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Kenny Clark able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
They'll try the left side with Etienne. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Little white. Look at that. He seems like it's slick trash.
Following the incompletion on 2nd down. A give to Etienne running right. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Going for it.
No, there.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And he's got some space here. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Derrick Henry, 37 yards. And Washington able to stretch that lead out.
Box now.
extra point through the snowflakes. Up and good.
But I feel like I told him, I knew he was going to do that. I knew if he loses, he was going to do that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious. I was dying at that shit. That shit was
set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that
nigga said Coach Fourie ended Coach career. I said that shit, nigga. In the niggas' careers.
It's on the ground, and it's Washington that scoops it up, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard
ended your career, nigga.
Thank goodness for heaters up here, and thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. It won't be a sack,
but still in this bitch.
It brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Boy, over there itching over that, still over that. You don't. Fuck around you think, come on.
On second down, here's Henry. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
What rush though was coming?
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
You don't even know what's going on.
To throw is Fields. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Nah, he ain't hitting him like that, though.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They snap it to Fields. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. Touchdown, Washington. Henry
Madden.
23 yards for the touchdown. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, Andy Isabella. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
This nigga got mad good.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
Like a read, nigga.
That is caught by Lamb. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Well, can't read defense. We're trying to read defense.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Herbert throwing again. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's going to float this one deep right side. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
A lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space.
Look at Brian Burns.
Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Henry. First down and much more for Henry. Derrick Henry.
I'm scared of Henry.
Touchdown.
Now, I try to come run at you, but you
around. With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And a route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Niggas despise.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
You want to see him go
at the 40. Here's Herbert. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Herbert. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Herbert off of play action. Steps away. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
He was out of line.
They buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes.
This is a great catch. He was out of line.
So that challenge, a successful one. Flushed out right. He's going to look deep for more. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
This nigga can't even get along with the fucking quarterback.
DJ Moore, 46 yards.
What I'm saying.
And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
At the end of the day, you got to respect.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
What you gonna do? Who you checking? You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you be talking about.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
The second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the stick. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Henry Ruggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play. No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere. On the return, Isabella.
He knocked 2 niggas on the ass.
To about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. And he wisely will throw that one away.
The fucking
the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines.
In the hand.
No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So he gonna wait there. He gonna
play action this time for Justin Herbert, sliding out of the pocket.
Get that shit.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
This nigga do really get money.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
I don't know.
A final shot before the break for Herbert. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
No, Diggs. Let me go, Diggs.
All the way onto the other side of the field.
Yeah.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made.
Yesterday,
the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
I had to change my jump and all that. That shit was all we need is a 3rd.
So
I could get it. I could have a 3rd.
If they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's like he's fast. It look like I don't know how to, and then I can't.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out
this
there
nigga
again.
slipped?
Try once more.
This bitch ass nigga
Fields
slipped.
to turn, and down he goes. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. From the 50, here's Herbert. Herbert has it knocked.
Don't bat it down.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside.
I thought that's
the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Jamerson called Tyreek.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield.
That's a running back. You serious?
It's an interception.
I know. I'm saying you don't.
By Caleb Farley.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. From his own end zone, Fields. He'll find Metcalf. Powering his way forward. Touchdown, Washington.
When both of them niggas, which one? The 2-1 or 3? With the 2 people or 3 people? When both of them cross it, yeah.
Continuing to add to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical.
What's that? Yeah, get him, get him.
Emotional. They might need to go
back?
to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as he'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
No, all the most is 8 times.
They'll try and run for it. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Oh,
now this
my
is
God.
Intercepted. My goodness.
This is
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night. And whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, That ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
They'll start with the option. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now it's Herbert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Can't make shit like that up. Can't put no better D than that.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this one is incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw. Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert.
What's the
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. They'll roll him out right.
I'm telling you, my man gonna stay right there. He's gonna wait until he come out.
Incomplete. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one
gonna wait until he come out.
Herbert back to the air. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, 5 interceptions. Is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Fields. Completes this out left to Ruggs. Touchdown! Henry Ruggs. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
What?
Washington able to capitalize on the short field. They take it in for 6. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, Isabella. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
You know, watch film. My grade should be up there now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
I don't do it by overall anymore because what I noticed, if they do that, the overall is like C. Run your corner, one of your receivers overall high. Say your best receiver overall high outside, and then a good slot receiver coming to slot. He gonna go checking the slot. He gonna go checking the slot now. Somebody in the slot, and then the highest overall gonna be like with a scrub. So I do it by route run.
And he's gonna have the 1st down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I do the route running. I do it by route running, and I do it by and I do play ball in the air. Yep.
Herbert now.
I lagged. Why do that? Talking about the zones and shit.
And he'll work it
They
across
just
midfield inside
it pushes
the 45.
Back in you, know what I'm saying?
A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
If the hooks, that's the deep shit. That's the deep shit. The flats is the short shit. And the middle one is like the
interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Play action. It's Herbert. He sets to fire deep, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 32 yards. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Tucker with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
No, in a regular season, I don't really true about it. I play.
And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas Trophy, nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions.
I be bullshitting a little bit. But in the playoffs, that's when I buckle down. That's when I like really
second and 12.
In the regular season, I be trying to force you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? In the playoffs, that's
so it's really Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
Man,
they've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice.
What I try to do, I try to get a stop first. When I get a stop first, then I'm set.
Just missed that.
I know if I get a stop first, I got to come back and score. I'm done.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket,
if I get another stop,
get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
What I really like how you doing?
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a first and 10.
Because I used to couldn't stop the run. So what I'll do is make niggas have to throw the ball.
On first
so I
get a
stop. I get a stop. Yeah, I get a stop. Come score. Get another stop. 9. You got to throw the ball. You know so that's how I try to do it.
Now Etienne. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
He can't run it.
They'll run with Etienne.
I just land him up, and then
takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
I let my best receiver, my best come out. I just use it to see if he
was second and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I go through line of scrimmage.
Travis Etienne, a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Cowboys cut into that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Play action. It's Fields. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. One last throw here for Herbert. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl.
We're not doing this season again.
They're going to be able
Derrick
to
Henry
break
out
it
of
out
there.
now.
This is Derrick Henry last year,
The goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
I'm about to play Super Bowl and chill, make me some nachos and shit. I probably watch Paper Soldiers tonight. I'm debating on if I want to go to class. So they're gonna be talking about shit. Then these niggas these folks don't even be taking attendance. Please, for the Super Bowl, just let him have an X Factor.